Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Neil and welcome back to another episode of beamng Quickies. Today we have a very heavy episode, and I mean that quite literally because... oh, it bounced back in. Because today we're checking out this absolute monstrosity. If you couldn't tell, this is just straight up an anvil. A 3,000 pound anvil, to be exact. And I mean, just look at the detail on this. By the way, this is made by a fellow YouTuber. You might recognize him, Steelors. If you don't recognize him, he's a fellow beamng YouTuber. Definitely check him out. Anyway, this thing is, again, 3,000 pounds. So it basically just flattens whatever you drop it on. I dropped it from maybe 100 feet up in the air. To give you a point of reference for that. So let's see what happens if we just drop it from like maybe 5 feet above this car. I feel like it's still probably going to cave this thing in, but I'm curious. So let's drop it from like right here. And yeah, still a pretty big dent. So your head is right here. You're taking an anvil to the face. There's no really getting around that. Now, there's actually two versions of it. This is the big one, 3,000, but I believe we also have a 1,000 pounder right here, the classic 1,000 pound, 453 kilos. The Steelors Blacksmith Company, oh, we made lore for this. Oh, I love the lore. Let's get into it. Is recognized for its massive anvils. You have at your disposal two different weights, 1,000 and 3,000 pounds. Note the weight of the two anvils compared to their size is real. It was calculated with the exact volume of steel per cubic centimeter according to the real life data. So this is pretty much as real as it can possibly get. I'm a fan of the Red Titan because, you know, heavier is better, at least when it comes to crushing cars. So let's do more of that. What do you say? Let's drop one on the hood of the car from, a couple 100 feet up in the air. Why not? Hopefully, I don't think this should be affected by wind too much. Hopefully it still lands on it. Where is it? Oh! Look at the bounce. Oh, wait. Oh! It might still hit it. Come on, baby. Yes, we still hit it, man. It bounced into the trunk, and that's what you get. So that doesn't kind of get across how destructive, how heavy this thing actually is. So I guess if we wanted to hit the hood, we need to go a little bit closer to the center dash. So this should be good, I think. Oh, closer. I mean, yeah, we hit the front. The front's gone. Let's send one more for good measure, and then we'll leave this poor car alone. So we can move on to more expensive cars. Obviously, this one's pretty high. It's looking good. Oh! Into the back seat it goes. So let's get the anvil out of the way for a second. Let's drop that right there. And how more expensive should we go? Actually, you know what? I want to crush something smaller first. Should we go Piccolina or Pigeon? I feel like we use the Pigeon quite a bit, so let's go Piccolina. It's still a very, very tiny car. And let's smoosh the police car this time. This is going to be a one-hitter. The car has like 2 HP to begin with. So this is going to be just massive overkill. Even if we just dropped it from like right here, would probably still flatten it. But let's go a little bit higher, like right here. The only problem is it's going to be harder to hit the thing. Oh my goodness. Apparently not. You think it still drives? It still drives. Of course it does. I mean, the driver's seat's still mostly intact. I think well, let's think this out. I think you might be okay if you were kind of leaning your head on the pillar there. Maybe you might be able to walk away from this, but for the most part, you are 110% donezo. So, just for reference, the Pigeon is known for being kind of a pretty robust vehicle, right? So let's see if it can handle a 3,000 pound anvil landing on top of its head. All right, so I wonder if this thing can even hold this in the back. Is it gonna... Oh, it cannot. Oh my goodness. Can we still drive? It wants to go. I'm pretty sure we broke something. But, yeah, you know, what are you going to do? Okay. Let's give it a little bit more height this time. I'm thinking right about there. That should be more than enough. Let's try to hit the front. Somewhere minus the bed, because we know it's gonna flatten the bed. But what about the passenger area here? You know, it kind of ate that punch, though. It kind of ate that anvil. I bet this thing still drives. It does. Took a little bit to turn over, but it still runs. Where even is the engine? How is it not just completely destroyed? Hold on, let's rip the hood off. Yeah. I mean, is that it back there? Yeah, I think the engine actually didn't get hit, really. It booped on the head a little bit, and you're 110% dead if you're in the vehicle. But besides that, the pigeon lives. All right, let's try something very, very expensive here. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. If I could find it. Why can I never find it? I feel like it's right in front of my face. There we go. Scintilla. Now, which one's going to be the most expensive? That's what we want to break. Probably this one. Of course, a spider. Does it say? Yeah, $277,000. We are about to just throw down the toilet. So the question is, should we aim for the engine, the passenger, or the trunk? You know what? Let's go with the engine. We'll hit it 3 times. And up there. And launch it. And... oh! Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised. Car's still running. It kind of did okay. Not gonna lie. So let's drive one right into the driver's seat. Because that's naturally the next step. So let's go right here. And drop it. And smush you! Does this thing still drive? It wants to. There we go. Yeah, you can drive with a 3,000-pound anvil sitting in the driver's seat. Why not? All right, let's put one into the trunk. And I think this thing's still going to run even after that. Oh, you know what? That was kind of closer to the driver's seat. That was right into the sat nav. So let's do one right here. There we go. And it still drives. What? I mean, it's worth significantly less at this point, but hey, you can still drive this SOB, so I would say you got your money's worth, really. All right, so one final demonstration, I guess you could say. Let's drop one on a fully loaded travel trailer, because why not? Picture this, POV. You are right here doing your business, sitting on your throne, when out of nowhere, from the skies, a 3,000-pound anvil comes screaming towards you. Now, I'm actually going to slow down for this one. I want to see every little crunch. So let's get it a little closer to Earth here. Slow down time. And here we go. Oh! There goes the toilet. There goes you. RV completely destroyed. And that's all she wrote. It's pretty much made out of plywood anyway, so is anybody really surprised here? I don't think so. So there you have it, guys. The Steel Horse Blacksmith Anvil. What a mod, man. Is this your first mod? If it is, that is super impressive. This is insanely high quality. I encourage you guys to check it out. The link will be down below. And while you're down there, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And you know what, guys? I will talk to you in the next one. See ya.